another presentation on TV 12.
Good evening, everybody. This is Dick Irvin with a welcome to another edition of our TV 12 Montreal Sports Scene. Two subjects under discussion tonight, specifically the game of golf and the game of football. A little later on in the program, our resident genius of the CFCF Sports Department as far as football is concerned, Big Tex Coulter, will be along. It'll be nice talking to you, I know, as far as Tex is concerned. We're going to talk about the Canadian Football League's coming season in general, the Montreal Alouettes in particular, and we are going to be looking at some film taken during the Alouette-Argonaut game in Toronto last Thursday night. The game of golf has received a lot of publicity of late here in the Montreal area. We had two major tournaments within the last few weeks, the Quebec Open Championship at Summerley, and then, of course, the Canadian Open Championship ending up 1 week ago today out at the Richelieu Valley Golf Course. More tournaments are coming up that will be getting a lot more publicity. For example, there's a National Seniors Championship coming up later this month at the Kanawaki Course. Here in the Montreal area, there has been an excellent job done, and it's still going on, concerning development of junior golf. A lot of people have worked very hard in this particular aspect of the game. Many of the local pros have given freely of their time, and a very well-established set of clinics has been set up around the Montreal area, and one such clinic took place during this past week. Jim Bay of the CFCF Sports Department has that story for you on film.
The Quebec Golf Association has just completed its 4-day instructional camp, the junior golf development segment of the Quebec Golf Association, and with me is the chief instructor for that camp, Ray Huot. And just how successful was it, Ray?
Well, it has been very, very successful. We have had good weather, and we had a good group of boys, and we had a good instructor that came and helped me in this camp, so I can say right now that the camp has been very, very successful.
You were in about 3 different locations. On Friday you played at Saint Jean. The fellows played 27 holes.
That's right. On Friday we played in Saint Jean. This is a competitive day where we play 27 holes and we try to find a winner of the group, actually. But we start on Tuesday at Mont-Bruno. We had clinics there at Mont-Bruno with Norman Hunt and Bill Kerr and Jean Rattel, who give different clinics on chipping, sand trap, and mid-iron play. Then we moved to Pine Grove the next morning, Wednesday morning that was, with Luc Brien giving instruction on putting, Adrien Bigara on long irons, and Jean Giroux on trouble shots. And when I mean trouble shots, it's like left-hand chip out, stuff like that, where you're really in a bad situation, you know. So, and these clinics are being held every morning for the first 3 mornings. Thursday we went to Sorel and we had Luc Brien and Jean Rattel again there, and myself. We worked on the driver, on the long woods, on the fairway woods, and a full swing.
You also had some visual aid. By that I mean in terms of a videotape machine which had the fellows taking their swings, not only their drives but their irons, and then you replayed them for the fellows to see their faults if they had any.
This was a great help, yes. We had the videotape which was lent to us by Peter Jackson for the whole week, so we could use this equipment to take a picture of the boy swinging, and then we show him his faults or his good points on the videotape. So I think it's a very, very good help, and it was one of the good points in this camp.
Ray, these juniors, 21 of them, are from all over the province.
Yes, we have them from all over the province. We have one from Lake St. John's. We have 3 or 4 from Ottawa area. We have some from Eastern Township, from Quebec area. We have some from Montreal. It's really a provincial widespread. They choose the kid from all over the province.
And this Quebec Golf Association program of junior development, most of these juniors are very good players. They're low handicappers. What exactly are you striving to help them with?
Well, we're trying to show them all what of a golf swing means. What is a golf swing? What should you do to get a good golf swing going? And a lot of help has come through to this week that I thought was very good from a guy like Adrien Bigara, who is a good competitor golfer, and he gave him some good points on how to think on a golf course, how to play. And during the afternoon, we play 18 holes at these golf courses with pros. Every threesome has a pro along with them, and these pros are giving them hints on how to attack a golf course, if you can say, how to play a golf course, where to aim for, and what to do and what not to do, and what to be careful for, and how to be aggressive or how to play safe when it is time to. And I think that's some of the points we're trying to get across to the boys.
So, Ray, as I understand it, the morning was spent out on the driving range, instructing the fellows not only in their drives but their irons as well. The afternoon spent playing 18 holes. What about the evenings?
Well, in the afternoons when we play those 18 holes, we keep a good chart on every individual. We have a checklist. Every pro gives a checklist of what he thinks this boy should do to improve. So at the end of the camp, we should have a good idea of how to improve every kid. And in the evening, we recapitulate all what's happened during the day. If there's any question, we discuss for a 2-hour period at night, and then we have some film instruction films, and we have for relaxation we have some films on the Canadian Open or Masters or a few of British Open, because you see we're playing golf from early. These kids are really, we're working them pretty hard. We get them up at 6 o'clock in the morning, we get them jogging and get them some exercise, and they sort of go to bed at 10 o'clock at night, and
they're pretty tired.
We get a full day's work every day. So we have a good 2-hour period though at night. I stay with them all through the week, and at night we work on what's happened during the day. You see, we try to analyze what's happened, and if any boy had trouble, we discuss it. And I try to have some of the boys analyze some swing on these pictures. You see, we had the Canadian Open last night, and we see the some swing like Gene Littler, for example, and we try to ask the boy if he sees something that's good about this swing. And of course, Gene Littler has everything good about his swing, but we try to have these guys analyze some of the swings. So I think it's a good 2-hour at night that we spend with them at the Auberge Handfield at St. Mark. That's where our point of
headquarters.
That's our headquarters for the whole week. Yes.
Ray, who covers the expenses for the golf development program?
Well, the QGA covers most of the expense for this program. The boys are assessed a very minimum fee, and all expense of the week is covered mostly by the QGA. The pros who take part in the instruction, they are not getting anything for their time.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Ray Huot. And as we can see, this is a very rewarding program, not only for the Quebec Golfers Association, the professionals involved, but also for the junior golfers across the province. That's the story from the Sorel Tracy Golf Club. This is Jim Bay. The Montreal Sports Scene continues in a moment after this timeout.